So, I don't understand why media nowadays is so bland and garbage, and I know a lot of it has to do with like studios, and I probably shouldn't have that in my dominant hand because I like to move this hand while I talk. Freaking mic, really good. Move it away while I'm talking. I'm sure that sounds really great, but you know, and there were always like studios and shit. All the whole time I was growing up, that was watering shit down. Making executive decisions and stuff with video games and stuff. But yet, everything from when I was growing up seemed a lot better. It seemed more like the creators had a bit more input, right? And the few times that they didn't have like any input, it would turn out awful. Like one of my favorite examples is actually one that turned out okay, in my opinion, which was Alien 3. It turned out okay. It was such a mess behind the scenes, and the credited director, David Fincher, came in late into the project, and he basically, from what I've heard at least, disowned the project. And they made what's called, what do they call it? The assembly cut or something, which was supposed to be closer to his vision. But he refused to even come back and do a director's cut for the Blu-ray. But there is a cut that's apparently closer to his vision. Anyways, that's not even what I'm talking about. My point is mostly to do with like comedy. Comedy is like completely gone in mainstream projects. You either get like little quick quips here and there, whereas where is the just insanity gone from like the media? Like you used to get stuff like, of course Freddy Got Fingered was very maligned, but I think unfairly. I think it's pretty funny. um but we used to get stuff like from the internet. Like we used to get YouTube poops and stuff like that. And I'm actually watching something. And then we used to get like Adult Swim, which I guess is internet adjacent. But Adult Swim had very funny stuff up until I feel like Rick and Morty. I feel like it kind of lost its soul with Rick and Morty. Um, and it just became like, oh, that's like the big ass me. I just gotta push that out. They actually canceled Aqua Teen Hunger Force, one of my favorite shows of all time, which embodies that insanity and comedy that I like, that I'm talking about right now. One of my favorite shows of all time. One, Rick and Morty got popular. They immediately canceled it, even though it was their top rated show before that. But what made me think of this, if I can get this without falling over, is this. Maybe I'm just nostalgic for crazy old, like, comedic shit. I don't know. I did just watch a whole, like, documentary by Magic Mush on X Play, which is very entertaining. Um, if you remember that with G4, is, Bo Bo Bo. Well, I have to read this because I always put too many bows in it magically. Bo Bo Bo. Bo Bo. Bo Bo. The complete series. I have this. And, this is the quintessential thing that I'm talking about. It was slightly influenced by the internet, but not too much. Nowadays, I feel like the comedy's either super cringe, or like in mainstream stuff, or it's completely influenced by the internet and it's still super cringe. You know what I mean? But this is what I'm talking about. This was just insane, like retarded humor. Like, hey, I can say that I have autism. Um, and it was great. It's like you never know what the next thing is going to happen in this. It was fantastic. That's also why I love Aqua Teen Hunger Force, where he got fingered. And it's not like, oh, lol, so random humor, like XD raw shit. It's actually funny. You know what I mean? Um, people lump Invader Zim with this kind of humor, and honestly, I like Invader Zim. It's one of my favorite shows, but I wouldn't call it low random humor. Um, Honestly, I wouldn't call any of this shit low random humor, but I'd call some YouTube poops that. But I don't know. I just kind of miss that era where it's just like, just throw everything at the wall, see what sticks. Just fucking make it as retarded as possible. And it would be great. Because you could tell like there was such kinetic energy with it. Um, and the people making it really enjoy what they're doing. Whereas now it just feels like everything like is just about like I don't know. So like how many views you got like Mr. Beast and shit. Oh, how much good PR can you get? Whereas back in the day it was just like, can you be funny? You know what I mean? No matter how insane it is. So it's my opinion. I don't even know what I'm gonna call this, to be honest. I have a Rob Zombie concert shirt on. Yeah, dude.